and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my 29 and 30th week update. Okay, a few of my symptoms that I've been having in week 29 is my belly has begun to become very itchy again, which is super annoying, but I've definitely been applying the lotion a lot more now than I have been throughout my pregnancy as well. I have been so tired. I know I talked about this in my last update. I almost feel like a broken record, but again, I am just super tired. Also, I've started to have occasional heartburn. In no way is it severe as a lot of other women have described it, but I have had the occasional heartburn here and there, just depending on what kind of foods I've been eating. If I drink orange juice, I notice it a lot more, as well as like tomatoes or pasta sauce because of the acidity of it. But yeah, I have had occasional heartburn. In week 29, I decided to start doing a few kick counts. I know that you're supposed to be doing them twice a day, once in the morning they say, and once in the evening, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, I could just be making this up. But yeah, so a few of the apps that I've been using, speaking of the kick counts, I have an Android phone, so I'm pretty sure these are probably available on iPhone as well, but for Android phone users, I've been using the Kick Me. I'm just gonna open it up here. Okay, so the Kick Me Kick Count. Geez, that's a mouthful. Super easy to use. You basically just open up the app and you can just say kicked now, and then it just basically sets a record, and then next time that you, or a record, sorry, and then next time you feel the baby count, you just click kick now again, and then it starts to like figure out how many kicks that you've had, and during this time it's setting a timer. I believe you should set it about an hour, and within that hour the baby should kick 10 times. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be totally off, but I think, yeah, you set aside an hour time to do the kick counts, and then you just start using this app and it'll record within the hour, and the baby should kick at least 10 times. A few other apps that I've been using have been Baby Bump, which I absolutely love. I do have the Bump as well, but it's very similar to Baby Bump, but I prefer Baby Bump over it. I feel like they just give you a more detailed information, as you will, I guess, of each week of your pregnancy. As well, I use What to Expect When You're Expecting. So those three apps I really like. I kind of just like vary between them. I pretty much read all of them, but Baby Bump is definitely my first choice. My weight gain has slowed down. I don't think I've talked about my weight gain at all in any of these updates, but at the beginning of my pregnancy, I was gaining a lot of weight. I don't know if it was just because I was eating a lot of sweets. I didn't feel like I was upping my calorie intake, but according to my doctor, I was gaining a lot of weight at the beginning. Last time I went to see her was about probably 4 weeks ago now. And she said I had only gained 2 pounds, so that was exciting to hear that the weight gain has slowed down. She said some women gain a lot at the beginning, some women gain a lot at the end, or, you know, everyone's different, so you could just gain steadily throughout. So my weight gain so far, I believe, is 32 pounds. And that I am updating you guys on. I am 32 weeks today. 32 weeks, 2 days today that I'm making this video. And I think I've gained 32 pounds. So I don't know if that's good or not. This week I also booked our prenatal classes. So I booked, for me and my husband, I booked us a prenatal class. I booked us a postnatal class, as well as a breastfeeding class, because I do plan to exclusively breastfeed, which I am crossing my fingers that I'm able to. I know it's a very difficult thing and very hard topic for some women to talk about, and it's not easy, so I just want to educate myself as much as I can to be able to breastfeed. So that's probably the #1 class that I'm most excited to attend. Okay, and 2 more things for week 29 is I have been getting headaches again, which isn't the most fun thing. I'm not sure why. I know it's definitely not dehydration because I drank a ton of water, so it can't be that. I don't know if it's just pressure and stuff like that, but I have been getting headaches. And last but not least, my wedding rings are still on and I'm still able to get them off, so Good news is no swelling just yet. So I just had to change my battery because it died, so apologies for that. But I do think we were just wrapping up week 29. So we will jump in to week 30 now. So in week 30, I have been experiencing headaches still. I have gotten nauseous again, and I have been extremely tired. So I've had loss of appetite, which isn't good. I am definitely hungry and my stomach's growling and I feel hungry, but I just don't really want anything. Nothing sounds satisfying to me. Nothing, not even sweets. Like, it's kind of weird. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm hoping that I get my appetite back really soon because it's quite annoying because I definitely need to eat and I've been forcing myself to eat, but I just haven't had much of an appetite. In week 30, I have developed one stretch mark. Wah, wah, wah. So like I said, in week 29, my belly has become extremely itchy again, and I've been trying to avoid itching it, and I've been trying to be really good about applying lotions and stuff, but it was inevitable, I guess. So I have developed just one stretch mark, which, I mean, it's bound to happen. My belly is stretching. So yeah, I have one stretch mark on the left side of my belly. Okay, so I have been having a lot of cramping, especially when I walk around. The other day I was actually going to work and I had this, it was cramping, nothing out of the ordinary, you know, and all of a sudden I had this shooting pain down into my pelvic area, like deep in there, to the point where I was literally like bent over in a lot of pain, and I had to basically stop walking. Not sure what that is. Hopefully everything's okay with that. But I've definitely been having shooting pains downstairs. So let me know if you guys have been experiencing that, if it's normal. I would imagine it's just another form of stretching. I don't think it's contractions or anything, but it was definitely very painful. Okay, so I think the last thing to update you guys with is that my extreme tiredness has been more than extreme. I mean, as you know, I've had pretty much a perfect pregnancy. I don't want to brag or anything. Up until now, I've still had a really great pregnancy. But these past 2 weeks, I have just had this extreme tiredness that has come over me to the point where it's like worrying me. I've been so tired that I've wanted to just skip meals. Like, my husband and I will sit down to dinner and I would rather just sleep than eat, which isn't good. So when I went and seen my OB last week, I believe, I let her know. And so she thought it was kind of a little off just because up until now I've had such a good pregnancy that this extreme tiredness is a little unusual just for me. So she did send me to get some blood done. She wanted to test my thyroids and my iron and something else. I don't know, iron, thyroid, and something else she wanted to test my blood for to see why I've been so tired. So I went and did that last week. So I am going to go see her this week. So I'm just waiting for the results of that. Normally, if anything is really severe, she will email me to let me know to come in. So I haven't really heard from her. So I'm assuming my results probably came back pretty normal. She just wanted to check because it was a little unusual for the symptoms I've been having. And the last thing for this pregnancy update is my wedding ring is still on. So week 30, wedding ring still on. My fingers are getting a little bit swollen, but I'm able to, you know, wiggle the wedding ring off. So I'm not sure when that's going to come off, but it is still on. So I guess the last thing here is to show you guys the baby bump.